Because how would you disprove him on that? You couldn't.
Exactly. If every news outlet, because they can take over everything. They can turn off they can take over all the radio stations. They can take over all the TV channels. They can take over the internet. They can send notifications to everybody's phone, like how they do like Amber Alerts.
And they did that presidential thing earlier this year. Do you remember that? They did a president alert or something like that just to test it, and everybody in the U.S. got one.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it happened earlier this year.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because they were testing it out. Because it's kind of like an Amber Alert, but it's something for more of a...
It's for when the president goes missing. They said, have you seen this man?
Have you seen this man with the funny toupee?
He was last seen in a black car. We don't know where he went.
They're offering him candy, and he...
think about if you were the president and you just like snuck out of the White House one night. Like you just like snuck out and just took off, and they're just like, "Where's the president?"
I mean, JFK used to do it in the bottom tunnels, so you go have sex with Marilyn Monroe.
Really?
Yeah, I swear to you, that's a real thing. They call it the Kennedy sex chambers.
That doesn't surprise me. But that was what, like in the 60s?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, now it'd be...
So they didn't have cell phones to set out Amber Alerts.
Yeah, yeah, they didn't have cell phones. And, I mean, they did have cameras.
They just, like, leaned out the window and was like, hey, where you at?
Yeah, like, because they did have cameras and stuff, but he'd still have security guards, but they'd be at the top of... They wouldn't be down in there.
Right.
They'd just be at the top of the tunnel. And Marilyn Monroe coming from the other side of the tunnel. Dude, Kennedy was a pimp. So, yeah, I mean, Bill Clinton came up with the oral office, but Kennedy came up with the sex tunnel.
What were the tunnels for?
Evacuation in case of a natural disaster or an attack from an invading country. Because I think they have a couple different tunnels. I think one of them actually shows up to the Greenbrier. Yeah. Unless they... No, I think they closed it down.
They might have, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, but it's like tunnels like that.
So
think about that too.
What do they just get in the tunnel and just run?
No, they have like it's not a four-wheeler, but they got something down there that drives.
Four-wheeler. They probably have a Cadillac down there.
Well, I said it's not a four-wheeler. I said something probably kind of like it. Not like actually like a souped-up golf cart probably kind of deal.
No, they have a Cadillac. It's probably like the retired... like presidential car, and they just shoved it. Yeah, they just shoved it in this tunnel, and it's got reclining seats, so that way they can go out in luxury, so they can drive through the tunnel. I
wonder how long that is. How long do you think that is? Because that's got to be a very large. Not only a large tunnel, but it's a long distance to go from DC to the Greenbrier in West Virginia.
No, well, if that's where it goes, but because nobody.
That's where it goes because you can see the exit. Because that's why I don't think
nobody knows. Because they're not going to build an escape tunnel to get away from everything and tell you exactly where it's at.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure they shut it down.
So they built a new one?
They probably have one going somewhere that we don't know about. Let me see if I can look that up.
You know who I bet dug the tunnel for him?
Who?
You know exactly.
Pablo Escobar?
No, not Pablo Escobar. The people that dug the tunnel for El Chapo.
Oh yeah.
Whenever they got him out of the prison.
Yeah, that's why I don't know why I said Pablo Escobar. I was thinking El Chapo.
They're both drug lords.
Yeah, very wealthy drug lords. Didn't El Chapo get out again, or is he still in jail? Because I know he got captured again. I forgot if he escaped again or not.
I think he did escape again. Did you see where the police were having a shootout with the gang for his son?
No,
you didn't see that?
No.
Obviously I can't pull up the videos because it's violent, but there's videos of like on the streets of Mexico, and they're like the gang is like basically having a shootout with the police, and they're like dropping bombs on them, and I think they have like tanks and all kinds of stuff, and because the police had arrested El Chapo's son, and then they actually did enough damage that the cops gave the son back to the cartel.
What?
Yeah. I can't believe you didn't hear about that.
No, that is insane.
And I don't know how long it went on for, but I think they had like, I want to say maybe they had like rocket launchers. They had like all kinds of stuff. Like there was all kinds of videos of them like blowing up army tanks and everything.
They were blown up. Oh my gosh, they really got some firepower.
Yeah, like they were prepared for war to get that guy back.
Dang. All right, now with that, I think I might have been wrong with the Greenbrier part. because I got a bunker at Greenbrier. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
For some reason, I feel like they have a tunnel that goes there too, but I could be wrong about that. But there is definitely a bunker there.
You want to go there and start digging? And we'll see if we can find a tunnel.
Yeah, that's probably a felony and a half.
What, to hit a tunnel?
A presidential tunnle.
Well, you didn't know it was a presidential tunnel. You just start digging.
Do you think they care? Do you really think they care?
No.
That'd be like if you accidentally drove into the White House. I mean, that'd be pretty difficult, but still, if that was a possibility and there was actually a way to do that, I'm sure they wouldn't care.
I didn't know it was the White House. I was just wanting to drive through some houses, okay? And I didn't know that it was an important house.
I did not know that somebody important lived there. I'm so sorry. But
here I was on a Sunday just trying to go for a drive, and then I just hit this house. And then these guys come out and yell at me and say this is like some important house.